Clutter isn't just messy, it raises stress hormones. Let's talk about 5 simple steps to turn your home into a calming sanctuary. Did you know that your home environment could be secretly raising your stress hormones? A UCLA study found that women living in cluttered spaces have consistently elevated cortisol levels, and for Black women, this impact goes even deeper.
That's fascinating because it really connects to what researchers have been discovering about the relationship between our physical space and mental well being. Tell me more about why this matters specifically for Black women.
Well, it's about so much more than just keeping things tidy. When you're carrying the weight of generational stress, working twice as hard, and managing both joy and grief simultaneously, your home needs to be more than just a place to live. It needs to be a sanctuary where you can finally put down that armor.
The science behind this is really compelling. Beyond just cortisol levels, studies show that intentional design elements like natural light and organized spaces can significantly improve sleep patterns and mood regulation.
You know what's interesting? I started making changes in my own space, and I began with something tiny, just my nightstand. That one clear surface became like this peaceful anchor in my room, and it motivated me to keep going.
Hmm. That reminds me of the current psychology study showing how a messy home directly correlates with higher procrastination and lower life satisfaction. How did you build on that initial change?
Well, I started incorporating elements that engage all the senses. I got this beautiful lavender diffuser. The National Sleep Foundation actually found that consistent sensory cues, like specific scents, help train our bodies to transition into rest mode more effectively.
That's such a smart approach to creating environmental cues for relaxation. Have you incorporated any elements of nature into your space?
Oh my goodness, yes. I started with one simple snake plant, literally the most forgiving plant you can get. But here's what's fascinating. Research shows that even just having that one plant can improve air quality and reduce stress levels. Now I have this whole little indoor garden that makes my space feel alive.
The way you're describing this really challenges the idea that we need some huge budget or massive space to create meaningful change in our environment.
Exactly right. And you know what's been really powerful? Adding elements that reflect my culture and identity. I have this wall with artwork from Black creators, and I've incorporated colors and textures that connect to my heritage. It's like each piece tells a story of who I am.
That's so important. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about creating a space that affirms and supports your whole self.
And speaking of support, let me tell you about these zones I've created in my home. Even in my small apartment, I've designated specific areas for different activities: a creativity corner, a rest space, a work zone. There's actually research showing that people who keep their bedrooms strictly for rest sleep significantly better.
The way you're approaching this is so intentional. How do you maintain these practices when life gets especially busy?
That's such a great question. I've learned it's about creating simple rituals that can anchor your day. Like in the morning, I open my windows, make my bed, and light a candle. These small acts signal to my nervous system that I'm safe and supported here.
So it's really about building a relationship with your space that supports your well being.
Exactly. And here's what I want everyone to remember. You don't need a perfect space or unlimited resources to start creating your sanctuary. It can begin with one clear surface, one plant, one peaceful corner. Because when your home becomes a place of restoration, you carry that peace with you everywhere you go.
That really brings it full circle to what the research shows about environment and well being. It's not just about having a beautiful space, it's about creating a foundation for healing and thriving.
And that's really the heart of it. When we create homes that truly support us, we're not just decorating, we're actively participating in our own healing. It's an act of self-preservation, and honestly, it's an act of revolution to create spaces where we can fully be ourselves.